go up this hill. Oh man. What's up, y'all? So we received a full suspension, all-terrain folding bike to review. So the bike that we received is a TST EBike Buddy Pro. And this bike has a 750 watt motor with a 1300 watt peak. It has a 48 volt, 13 amp hour battery. It only weighs 65 pounds. The maximum weight of the rider is 500 pounds. What? Advertised to go 65 miles per charge, which we're going to test out because 13 amp hours usually seems kind of small. It's advertised to go 28 miles per hour, but we're going to test that out too. This is my first e-bike from TST. I have no experience with the company, so if you do, comment below, let me know. To purchase this e-bike, feel free to use my link and my code in the description below to get a discount. Also, I am doing an e-bike giveaway. If you want to be included in this giveaway, you have to be subscribed to the channel and comment below on what type of e-bike you would like. So what we're going to do is we're going to unbox this, we're going to put it together, go through all of the features, we're going to go on-road, we're going to go off-road, and because this is a folding bike, we're going to fold it up, put it in the back seat of my car, take it to a more urban area. So this is what the bike looks like, fresh out the box. Looked like it was packaged pretty well, so let's go ahead and get the wrapping off. Look like we're gonna have to put on a few things with this e-bike. First of all, we have to put the folding handlebar on. So usually that comes pre-installed. Also gonna have to put our 20 by 4 inch all-terrain Chaoying tire on. Chaoying is my favorite tire when it comes to these e-bikes because they are very grippy and very durable. Also gonna have to put the handlebar on, which is attached via wires here. It's in the wrapping here. We didn't take the wrapping off. How come you didn't take the wrapping off the handlebar, man? Bike also came with a box. Let's see what's in the box. On top we have our user's manual. Instructions seem pretty clear. Seems pretty straightforward. Information about the 2-year warranty. Look like we have our pedals, which are labeled, and these pedals do fold. Nice array of tools, a lot of tools. I guess we're going to put a lot together. All right. What is? Oh, we got to put the kickstand on.
Putting this on?
That's the cup holder.
We putting this on?
No, we don't have to put that on. This is the axle, so that means we have a quick release front wheel, which is my favorite. Battery charger, to charge our 48 volt 13 amp hour battery. And battery charger does look standard, which is also good. So the first thing we're going to put on is our front wheel. So we're now about to install our handlebar pole. Put this in here. So this is going to go in here like this, and we're going to put it in there to where our panel is on our left side. So we're going to have to put this in there, and then we're going to have to screw this in place in order to install our handlebar. So this is what tightens it up here. And then we're going to have to tighten it up and then put it back and then tighten it up because we have to kind of align the handlebar while we are doing it. Somewhat of a hassle, but very affordable, right? So now that I think the alignment is good, we're going to go ahead and unfold our handlebar, put it that way, and put this clamp on to unfold our handlebar. And usually they have more screws around here that you can use to make sure your alignment is tight and it doesn't go anywhere. I don't see those extra screws. So this screw you have to take out to put your headlight and your front fender on. It's really hard to screw out here. And the end is kind of small, so it's hard for me to try to use my fingers to pull this out. So I'm going to have to use my own tool to get this screw out. I'm going to put the headlight in between the front fork and the fender, and then we're going to put the screw at the end like that. We got this bike put together, only took us about 30 minutes. So this bike is pretty standard size for a folding e-bike. It's about 5 feet 6 inches from wheel to wheel. The seat at its lowest point from the floor is about 2 feet 5 inches. And the handlebar, which is adjustable, you can adjust the height of that handlebar, but at its lowest point, It's 3 feet 7 inches from the floor. Now for Chaoyang all-terrain tires, these are just kind of slick. Usually Chaoyang tires are a little bit more grippy, but we'll test that out later. Get a look at the rear and front mechanical 160 millimeter disc brakes. And I usually like hydraulic disc brakes. Look at that suspension. And I've had one other bike with the same suspension, and that e-bike is my favorite folding e-bike. Part of the reason is because of the suspension. Give y'all an idea of the rear suspension. Looks like we also have suspension in the front, but the suspension in the front is not adjustable. Give y'all an idea of the front suspension. Again, this is a folding bike, so the handlebar is adjustable. There's a clamp on the side. All of this is pretty standard for folding bikes. Push that up, then undo that clamp, and then you can fold your handlebar. So if you want to fold the body, you're going to push this against the bike a little bit, and then you're going to push this clip at the top of this up, and then you can pull that back here, and now you can fold your bike. See, this one is, yeah, not that bad. And this is what the bike looks like when it's folded. Now you can also take the battery out of the body if you want to. So when you go to the bottom of the bike here, you do have to put a key in order to turn your bike on. But you can also use that key to make this go in, and then when that can go in, you can take your battery out of the body. You can charge the battery while it's in the bike by putting your charger there. And I do like the design of the bike. It's pretty standard. I think there's 3 or 4 other folding e-bikes that have this style. And I think it delivers because it's a combination of being lightweight and easy to maneuver. For the first time ever, we have a radar 7 gear shifter. And I don't see the numbers, but it is a trigger gear shifter. Grippy, rubbery handlebar grips here. Kind of firm, but not that bad. The width of the handlebar is pretty standard for a folding bike, which is about 2.5 feet wide. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this bike on. We're going to press and hold the power button. Now first off, this bike does have a thumb throttle. Use that. This type of thumb throttle that wraps around the whole handlebar is usually for an electric scooter. You really have to look out for this on a bike because you move any part of it, it'll engage the throttle. So just be on the lookout for that. Also, this panel slash display built in one like this is usually also for an electric scooter. That's why you see all of these cords on the back of this panel here, because if you press and hold this light button, that will turn our small but bright headlight on. Let's now look at some of the basic items on our display. So we have our pedal assist mode, and we hit the plus and minus button to navigate through 5 pedal assist modes. This is our current miles per hour. Pretty sure you can change that to kilometers. This is our battery life. If you quickly click the power button, you will have more information here on your display. Look like we can also get our trip odometer here. We're now going to go into our advanced settings. I didn't see these advanced settings in our manual, nor have I seen them online, but I did play with the settings a little bit, so I think I know what each setting means. So to go into our advanced settings, we're going to press and hold the plus and the minus button. This first setting is to change your speed calculator from miles per hour to kilometers. So you press up and down to change the setting. To go to your next setting, you're going to quickly click the light button. Okay, P2, this is if you want to have throttle or not. So 1 is to not use your throttle, 0 is to use your throttle. P3, this is your limit speed. So apparently there's 2 different modes. If you keep P3 at 0, then it's going to go a maximum of 20 miles per hour. If you change that to 1, I guess that unlocks like a turbo setting. You can go up to the maximum speed. And that's it. That's it regarding our advanced settings. So we are about to try out the different pedal assist modes, starting with mode 1. And we can't change the pedal assist sensitivity, so I'm going to be giving some commentary on what I think of it, since you can't change it. Let's go down a few gears in mode 1. Start with mode 1. See how fast we go here. Okay. Mode 1 pedal assist sensitivity is pretty much perfect. Look like I'm at 18, 19 miles per hour, mode 1. Try these, okay, brake just a little delayed, but so we're not gonna switch it to mode 3. We do have 5 pedal assist modes, but we're only gonna try mode 1, 3, and 5.
See how fast we go in mode 3 here. Okay. Pedal assist started right away, but it didn't send me flying. It was still pretty gradual. All right. 22, 23, 24, 24. Brakes actually are not bad. For mechanical disc brakes, not bad. Now it's time to switch it to mode 5. And it does seem just a little gradual. We might not be able to hit the full speed here, but I'm gonna try. I did back up a little bit on our strip, so let's see how fast we go in mode 5. Pedal assist kicked off right away again, but it didn't send me flying, which is good. All right. 24, 25, 27. Okay. Got 27 miles per hour. We'll try it again later. What'd you think of the suspension? Scale 1 to 10.
9.
A 9. So, TST portable all-terrain full suspension bike. What are your thoughts?
I give the suspension a 9 out of 10.
You really like the suspension,
Very
huh?
good, very good.
That's
It's
good.
a sturdy bike. I like that it's foldable. It's a little too fast for me.
A little too fast for you?
And the reason why I say too fast, I mean, is because once you hit the throttle,
Yeah.
it's just like an immediate jolt. You're
It
like,
takes off.
But I like the brakes. I feel like the display could be a little bit bigger.
Seat ain't great.
Not so great, but not so bad. The tires are super grippy.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, when I was off-road, it was handling all of the off-road stuff very well. The only thing I will say that I'm scared of is this right here.
Yeah, the throttle, because it goes all the way around your handlebar, right?
I almost died like 30 times. If I touch anywhere around here, I'm like,
It's gonna engage the throttle.
Yes.
Yeah. So what would you give this bike on a scale from 1 to 10?
this is 8.2.
8.2. All right.
It's a bit windy today because it rained yesterday. So first thing we're gonna do is try out these Chow Yang tires. Go through some gravel. Let's see how we perform with these all-terrain tires. All right. A little slipping, just very little though. All right, go a little faster. All right, let's brake. That's actually really good. Now the good thing about this bike having Chow Yang tires is usually you can do a lot of leaning in Chow Yang tires because they are, even though these are not the grippiest Chow Yang tires I've had, but these do have a nice grip to them. So that means you can lean into your turns quite a bit. I usually like a wider handlebar to lean. We're now about to test out the off-road capabilities. Going off-road with some hills here. Let's see. Really smooth so far. Okay, go up this hill. Oh man. Yeah, that's pretty good. with this type of suspension in the back, I have another folding bike with that kind of suspension and it really delivers. Pretty good. Keep going. Oh man, yeah. I think the only thing that would make the suspension better is if I could adjust the suspension in the front, but this is pretty good. Definitely top 5 for a folding bike. So a few things. First of all, I love the tires and the suspension. It kind of matches one of my favorite folding bikes, which have the same suspension, and the off-road capabilities are awesome on that one too. So on a scale from 1 to 10, I would say the dual suspension and the tires is like a 9. Also, because this is like a scooter style throttle, you have to be very careful with your left hand here, because this whole thing, if you touch any part of this, it'll engage the throttle. Also, the rear fender, the way it's designed, I would just remove it because it's kind of designed where it's gonna sit on your tire a little bit. Now, regarding the pedal assist, it's unfortunate that you can't change your pedal assist sensitivity, because I think by default, pedal assist mode 3 and higher gives you just a little too much pedal assist. It's not bad, but let me give y'all an example. See, so I still have to pedal, but I don't have to pedal hard at all. Like, I'm barely pedaling now and it's getting me going. So I think that's just a little too much pedal assist, mode 3 and higher, but it's not too bad. So it looks like we have somewhat of a straightaway, so we're gonna try max speed, throttle only, so I'm not pedaling at all. Let's see how fast we go here. Okay, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay. Okay, 27 miles per hour max speed. We're now gonna try to max speed pedal assist. See how fast we go here. And again, pedal assist is a little too sensitive out the box, but okay, 26. Yeah, I'm barely pedaling if I try to pedal. 27. All right. So let's see how much speed we lose going mode 5 up a hill. And this is a pretty steep hill, and I'm not pedaling. This is throttle only. We're gonna see how much speed we lose going up a hill, throttle only, 35, 40 degree hill. We're heading to the hill now, going about 19, 20 miles per hour. See how much speed we lose here. Okay, we lost about 7 miles per hour. This is pretty decent, pretty standard.
So TST Buddy Pro folding bike. What I like the most about the bike is the suspension, and I've had that suspension on a folding e-bike before. I really liked it on that bike as well. But yeah, I love the full suspension. I do wish the suspension in the front was adjustable. Also like the speed. I was able to go up to 27 miles per hour on this bike. I like the size of the bike. It's perfect for a guy my size. I'm 5'11", 6 feet with shoes on. I do think even for the price, the battery life could be better. I went on a 10-mile bike ride, mainly in mode 3, for example. In that 10 miles, I lost 2 out of 3 battery bars. I also wish you had more advanced settings, especially the ability to change your pedal assist sensitivity. But the bike was pretty portable. It was a little hard to fold, but regarding the size of it and the weight of it, it was easy to throw in the backseat of my mid-size car. So on a scale from 1 to 10, I would give this bike an 8. So comment below on what you would give this e-bike. Any other e-bike you want me to review, also comment below. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.